Hello, this is a video about the form C79 that you have to submit to enforce a child arrangements order, and you'll notice that they ask you to send your C79 to this address, which is what I did. And then I found out that the address wasn't actually working. It took 2 weeks of chasing around, but eventually someone from the Slough Family Court's office told me this address is no longer even functioning, and they said that in fact I should email the form through to my local court. My local court unfortunately don't pick up the phone, so I did try and call them to find out, but they obviously I couldn't get through, and they don't seem to answer their emails either. I was in a hurry to get contact back with my daughter a year on, and I'm nearly a year on, and I'm still waiting. It seems that my ex was able to file her C100, as you can see here. The C100 tells you that you are strongly recommended to apply online to avoid a delay, even though it gives you the option of the same address. Is it the same address? Yes, it's the same address. It gives you the option of the same address. So I believe that this is probably wrong as well. I've asked them to update it, but like I say, nearly a year down the line and they haven't. So as a result, my application to enforce an order came in after my ex's application for a fresh child arrangements order. Kind of doesn't make sense anyway if you think about it, because how can you apply for a new order when there's already an order in place? And my ex also didn't manage to get a MIAM done, despite me agreeing to attend one. Which means, in my opinion, the application is not really legally binding. No one seems to care very much. I've mentioned it to the courts and they don't really bring it up. I've got final hearing coming up, so maybe I'll update, but yeah, it's a bit depressing, to be honest, to feel that basically a child arrangements order is not enforceable. I'm being told by social services now that my daughter will probably end up voting with her feet within a couple of years, so it's kind of a bit pointless to even try and enforce an order, because there's a 2-year time limit to this. So my message to you out there is probably think carefully about whether you want to make a court order, because you then get bound into the feeling that that court order is valid and that you'll be able to have it enforced, which in my experience has led to the can being kicked down the road, and once your child is 10, 11 years old, or maybe 12, they're kind of allowed to vote with their feet and encouraged by social services to do so. The social services don't want to take sides, and they won't take sides. They'll write a Section 7 report in which they will deliberately not word it to put anyone in a better position than the other. So despite there being a problem in my case that the court order wasn't being followed, they would refuse to suggest that in the Section 7. The Section 7 concludes something like, well, both parents should cease acrimony and get on with it. They even go as far as to actually support my ex in certain bits, whereas I've been told as feedback that they don't take sides, but they seem to be taking sides in a financial dispute. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope somebody found it useful. If you're going through parental alienation and the British court system. Good luck. You're going to need it. I hope things change.